This mission, the UNSO, which is a UN Troop Supervisory Organization, has 153 military observers from 23 different troop contributing countries. This is the oldest peacekeeping mission that exists in the UN since 1949, and it represents the only real agreement between the Arab countries and Israel since the creation of the State of Israel. We have a total of 8 Canadians here now, 4 on the Golan, 2 of which are on the Israeli side of the Golan, 2 on the Syrian side of the Golan, and we have 3 Canadians right now in Lebanon.
Well, essentially the Golan Heights was taken over by the Israelis in 1967 in the Six-Day War. In 1973, Syria attempted to retrieve the Golan in what became known as the Yom Kippur War. This war lasted for 16 days, at which point in time the ceasefire agreement that was proposed by the United Nations Security Council was signed by all parties involved, and that brought a ceasefire to the hostilities. The following year, in 1974, the agreement of disengagement was signed. And this agreement of disengagement gives the UN, and specifically the United Nations Troop Supervision Organization, its current mandate, which is essentially to assist both Israel and Syria to observe the provisions of the 1974 Agreement of Disengagement. The United Nations military observer, his task in achieving this mission is to conduct patrols, to observe, to report and inspect installations, both military installations on the Israeli-occupied Golan and in the Syrian Arabic Armed Forces area.
In the area of separation, we're looking for any violation that's taking place in that area. So that could include anything from shepherds crossing the Alpha line, right down to things like Syrian soldiers entering the area of separation, or other armed people who are not supposed to be in this area. As part of our duties, we'll also patrol within the area limitation, which is actually in Israeli territory, out to about 25 kilometres into Israeli-occupied Golan, where we're looking for other violations that are taking place that are different to the ones in the area of separation. We observe and we report the violation, and the violation is then responded to by UNDOF. We'll send a patrol out to investigate what we've seen.
I think the biggest successes that we do have is staying in touch with the local population. We have interpreters that allow us to communicate with the local folks, and we eliminate any possibilities of flare-ups of conflicts by handling the small issues.